I Body TV, Yamamuina Fabraso. Na Asamoho, Blasters are qualified for World Cup, but in Sebibi Eboba. Dan Kweku Yeboah Chrese. One year said Kawaii GFA president Akoma Boadu and the Blasters and Nimuko World Cup as head coach. Ebi and Quebec coaching staff, no, but only head coach. Denti no kasa. Was a standard no from quality cricketer Blasters. Now to compare 206 and 210 as above from Blasters are for and will be a team Bobby. 80 on the only GFA bossa a come more to adun. But issues will be all players I ever see from a friend die you among for Cassie and Ferno back no doing among for see and friend back a dink etia to go play a cry say on changing nationality no me bomba Blasters cramp on the issue just only Sannie Daara Paul Adumoche yetiom.
This is Boadu TV, truth and integrity.
I really appreciate your advocacy, but we are not supporting Nigeria.
No, Nigeria is not there. They should support us.
In fact,
but we shouldn't be happy that they are not there.
We appreciate the fact that, yes, it will give Africa some branding, marketing, tourism, whatever.
That's
but
both
the
Nigeria
rivalry
and
is also important.
No, when we meet them, then we rival.
When we meet them. Nigeria do not want us to qualify. Neither do we want them to qualify.
No, we don't mind if they qualify. But if we are playing with them, we beat them. 2022, we beat them to go through.
Yeah. You know, Cameroon waged us well. That was in 1990 when they qualified for the World Cup. Rujamila and the squad you were mentioning.
Yes.
They came to Kumasi to draw with the Black Satellites.
Yes.
And then Rujamila said the world should wait until they see Ghana. So Cameroon fine, but Nigeria no. We went to the African Games in 2003. We met Nigeria at the semi-final, all African Games, at the semi-final stage. Could you believe they never gave the Ghanaian supporters a seat? Not a single seat, just to sit down and
once we are playing them, it's rival. Once we are one-on-one.
Rivalry is rivalry.
So they shouldn't come to the
whoever they are playing,
they shouldn't come to the World Cup.
I'm not saying so. If they are able to qualify,
but it's up to them.
That's their own palaver.
Ryan, welcome back.
Thank you very much.
We were hoping the Black Stars will qualify. They did.
They did. Really happy they did. And I think that it gives us, a new lease of life for us to show ourselves on the international stage again and then excel. But on a deeper level, I'm filled with anxiety.
Why?
Why? Because when I look at the squad we used at the last World Cup, 22, it's almost the same squad as today.
Are you sure?
It's almost the same.
Okay, then
very few.
Just look at it.
But the truth also is that since then, the World Cup is a good platform for players to go to the next level in terms of their careers and the rest. But I'm yet to see that transcend, apart from maybe Kudus and Semenyo. If you look at our goalkeeper...
Semenyo was already with Bournemouth?
No, he wasn't with Bournemouth.
Okay.
He was with Bristol.
Yes.
He was with Bristol City. Yeah. So he's gone leaps and bounds. But that apart, if you look at our goalkeeper, then Atiziki is still at the club. He played for...
in Switzerland.
In Switzerland. Lamptey's had injuries, so it's not been able to do a lot. Tariq Lamptey.
Tariq Lamptey is no longer in Premier League?
No, he's still in the Premier League, but
he says Switzerland.
No. I mean,
Atiziki is Switzerland, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Tariq Lamptey is with Brighton, isn't it?
Yes.
He's not been able to play.
Because he's had injuries, basically.
It's been long then?
Yes.
Almost half of last season?
Yes. But
and this season he hasn't come at all?
He's played a few matches and then gone back again.
Oh, I see.
Fiorentina, he's gone on loan to Fiorentina.
Oh, he's no longer in Premier League?
Yes. He's had his injury problems. And I hope that he'll be able to beat the injury problems
before the World Cup.
Before the World Cup. Yes.
At the left back, yeah?
At the right back.
Right back, okay.
At the left back, I'm hopeful because we now have a competent person challenging...
Calibre.
Cone.
Okay.
We have Cone, Derek Cone, challenging Gideon Mensah in that position.
So Baba Rahman is gone?
He won't play. lots of people. I personally has met him 3-4 times to talk him out of it. A lot
Talk
of
him
people.
out of what?
He doesn't want to play for the national team again.
Oh, his own volition?
Yes.
Because we've been insulting at
A
him.
lot of insults, and most of the insults have been unfair. I've seen
But
moments.
he shouldn't do that. He shouldn't. Haven't you been insulted? K Yeboah.
Everyone takes insult.
Yeah, insult is normal. Oh, he should stop that.
No, but sometimes.
But his boss is the GFA president. He's been insulted.
It is because of the boss, his previous boss, that I think that he's been unfairly targeted. And this is one thing I see mostly. Ghana plays a match, maybe we don't have a good day. You know, there are some journalists who just go put his picture there, rate Baba Rahman's performance. And because of Ket Okreku, you know, normally the GFA president gets a lot of attacks. Because of Ket Okreku, you know, people just go insult him. You have family, you have friends. The skin is not as thick as yours, or as mine, or as Dan's.
The football thing it will never change. You
Yes.
put the ball in the net, you're a hero.
Yeah.
You played over the bar, you're valiant. Gary Lineker said that it won't change.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. So
Just don't listen.
a lot of people, even Ket himself, his henchmen,
Inner circle.
inner circle, they've gone to see the father in Tamale, wherever.
To get him to accept a call.
to play.
He's not interested.
Otto
Okay, so left back is just Gideon Mensah, and you are happy that Cone is coming in.
Cone is coming in to give us an effective
Central
chance.
defense?
Yes. Central defense is Jiku and Salisu. Just look at Jiku. He was playing at Strasbourg. He went to Turkey, Fenerbahce, and then now it's Russia. So he's in Russia. So you can see the trajectory of their career. Same applies to Salisu, who used to play in the Premier League. Now he's in France playing with Monaco.
Monaco is not bad.
It's not bad, but it's not
relatively,
PSG.
yeah.
But is Monaco in top 4 France?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so they're in Champions League?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's not PSG.
Yeah, it's not, yeah.
And you see it. And then there's also Salis, the midfielder. Him also, his career has gone, you know, some way, somehow. So I'm not, you know, I'm anxious. I want
But the
to
top
see
3,
the best.
Kudus, Jordan,
And Partey.
Partey is in the middle.
Yes.
I won't put him on top.
Yes.
So Partey is good. He's just a bit old. He's not playing. He's not able to do 120 minutes, will he?
Well, he's able to do, if we manage his load and his injuries well.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. I mean, he's going to have to come out of the midfield to take the game on his shoulders. He's not going to be passing, you know.
I think this time, maybe perhaps they'll venture him a lot more forward.
He's
Because
not
we
better.
have,
He's older.
No, he does better.
yes, when he
Number
advances.
10.
number
Not
8.
8 and 6.
Eight.
Oh,
He does better at 8.
8
He
is not
does better
that far
at
forward.
8.
Okay.
And that won't permit him to run a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, but we
Yeah.
play him at 6
Yes.
because we want to be safe.
Yes.
We want
And
him to keep an eye on the
Exactly.
central
on the
defenders.
yes.
But that's very important.
That is important.
That is where you require a lot of energy.
Strength.
Exactly, a lot of strength.
Yeah.
But we are also hopeful in that area because now we've discovered that Sibo is good enough. And
In the number 6 role.
Yes, and then also Urenchi, this young boy at Norgeland.
Yeah,
He's also very, very good. So if we are comfortable enough in that area, I think we are good to go. But I think that a lot of Ghanaians are excited. Oh, this group there, you better for Musu
I don't think so. I don't think so. Let me come to that quickly.
Yes.
I'll come to you. But we'll talk about CAF, so we don't have to let that go because it's
Yeah.
AFCON. Dan.
Yes, sir.
Which World Cup will this be for you? 10th, 11th, 12th, 7th?
Since 2006.
No, I'm not talking about since a news reporter.
Not a
since,
news reporter,
Since you
as a
knew
child.
World Cup.
Football.
Oh, my
Your first World
maiden
Cup was
one
what? 86?
1990s.
Oh, 90. You didn't see 86?
86 I did, but
On black and
You
white
can't
TV.
remember.
I can't.
So you don't remember Maradona? When he
I do.
dribbled all the England
I do.
people?
I do.
Okay.
But relatively.
So
I was
1990 was your
much
first?
more into 90
Okay.
than 86, even though I watched 86.
So your real World Cup will be 94, the American one. The one that in the USA.
No.
The one you really saw.
No, 1990 I did.
Oh,
see.
you
Yeah.
okay? I thought you meant it's your first World Cup,
No,
so
no.
you didn't see it well.
Maybe I didn't really.
86
come
was the one you didn't see well.
up. Yes.
Okay.
But 90 I watched the
Fully?
Yes.
Okay.
The Roger Millers and the
yeah,
Makanakis
yeah.
and the Mfedis.
So you've seen how the World Cup works, and
Yes.
it appears that Africa, especially Sub-Saharan Africa, is always beaten at the World Cup by technicalities, not really the game. One British friend told me that when they come to play Africa in the World Cup, not just Britain, but the advanced countries, they always use the technical, so the game never starts. So they observe that this Senegalese goalkeeper or this Ghanaian goalkeeper, when the ball is kicked back to him, it takes him 44 seconds to bend down and pick the ball. Yes. They observe those things. Yes. So they get a striker on cue. Charlie, as soon as you see the passing, run. And then they score 2 goals. In 7 minutes, the game is over. The game never starts. When he told me that, I remember my mood at the South Africa World Cup with Brazil. You remember how they destroyed us in... Yes. The game had not started.
No, but Paul, sincerity...
So I'm really afraid.
Because football is illogical, it doesn't always work.
It doesn't always work, eh?
Yes, ahead of playing...
But it works against us all the time.
No, ahead of playing US in...
they are not like that.
In Germany.
Yeah.
Ahead of playing US.
Yeah.
I spoke to an American journalist who was telling us how many minutes our players ran, how all the technical details, but we beat them. So sometimes it doesn't
really qualify in that regard. I'm talking about the big clubs.
Okay.
But again, in the opening game of the 2002 World Cup,
Ghana, Italy.
No, the opening game 2002. It was 2002. I was so excited about that game because Abedi Pele was
Japan, Korea.
Yes, Abedi Pele was a match commissioner for Senegal and France.
Yes.
The opening game.
Okay. Yes.
I was so excited. Yes. I was screaming at people here at Metro. Yeah. When the team came, I said, hey, that's already Pele.
Yes.
What is he doing there? And we didn't even know what he was doing there. We didn't understand it at that time. He was a match commissioner. And Senegal beat France.
Yes.
And the Senegalese team turned out to be very disciplined. But once again, they got to the quarterfinal and the African problem.
Well, the thing is that, Paul, football has changed. And with it comes the tiny details. And those are the very, very important ones. As we sit here now, I know all the coaches that have been drawn against Ghana and Ghana itself are now crunching the numbers. What you saw there when Paul said that they count the number of seconds.
By which you come down and pick the ball.
Yeah. They do it.
So the ball is passed to the goalkeeper. They know he needs 44 seconds. And they think that's too long.
Yes.
They run and then they are there.
I tell you that story.
Always work.
It will not always work. I agree. We'll come to that. Yeah. You and I believe in juju and things.
Not necessarily. In 2010, Ghana drew with Germany.
Yes.
They went ahead to win the World Cup.
Yes.
They did all these
Was it 2010? Was it not the Brazil World Cup?
2014 is the Brazil World Cup.
2014,
yes.
We drew with Germany.
2-2.
2-2. They went ahead to win the World Cup. Yes. They did all the technical analysis, but in the end, they couldn't beat us. So
no,
sometimes
but the truth is that if we didn't have the problems we had at the World Cup,
that team was a very good team.
That team was a very good team.
We had quality.
Can we not call that part of the African technicalities?
Those are the problems.
Because Nigeria in '98, they could have won.
Yes.
Cameroon.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
And then in our side, this Brazil World Cup, we could have just picked the cup.
Yeah, because those things are self-inflicted.
Yes.
I appreciate.
Oh yes, you made the point. Now you've settled the argument for me. That's the word I was looking for.
Yes.
They were saying the African challenge is always self-inflicted.
Yes. The problem, you see, at the last World Cup, when I do a lot of consultancy for the Moroccan FAs in many areas. At the last World Cup, Morocco have one video analyst for a player.
Opponents' players?
For a player.
How?
Their own player.
Their own players, okay.
So what the video analyst, each player has, so you can just see the contingent. So
is it beginning to look like it's a problem of money?
No, not money. Sure. No, I mean a video analyst.
Our African problem is
it's not money. It's down to tiny. It could be also part of some of our problems.
Yeah.
To solve some of these problems before we even go to the tournament. And crucially, be honest. If you have the money, say, I have the money. Yeah. If you don't have the money, say, I don't have it.
Yeah. Who is saying? Government?
Sure. Whether it's government or whoever. Sure. Say, I have
Let me hold you on the money. Yes. I think we have to look at it very seriously because, Kofi Amwa is our friend, all of us.
Yes.
And he talks about the changes that occurred for Ghana to qualify for 2006.
Yes.
You were there, you know what it is.
Yeah.
And he said it was about money.
No, it was about money.
It's about President Kufuor deciding that how much people need.
It was about money.
Exactly.
And then when they mentioned, the whole cabinet said, hey!
No, because
Kufuor said, so if I give you this money,
will you take me to the World Cup?
And Kufuor said, Mr. President, leave it with me.
Yes.
And it happened.
Yeah, because speak to Sannie Kufuor and Co. They will tell you.
Going to South Africa for the qualifier, the last one against Johannesburg, against the
South Africa, yes.
And we went to Kenya. somewhere to camp.
To go and camp.
And it was very expensive.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they brought in some people to help the players over the altitude and all
Yeah.
of that.
That was
and
the
before
turning
that
point
game
of
settled, and we're leading 2-0.
Yes. You see,
So money is important.
No, it is.
The thing is that the average Ghanaian doesn't understand where modern football has reached. So when you tell an average Ghanaian that you are paying maybe bonuses for players to win a game, $10,000, quickly the person calculates it into
much.
cedis.
110.
It is too much. But in the football...
For one match.
But, yeah, exactly. But in the football world, this is a pittance. I know of many players. I know of many players.
We are in the same share. Then
No, but
You see,
Ibrahim,
but you
at
cannot
the
pay
national
better.
team, at the
You
national
cannot pay Partey differently.
No,
from
Ibrahim.
a sick- Yes.
I agree with that.
No, but Ibrahim, at the national team level, it is not a pittance. Because in the Western world, most of them play just for the love of the country. It is not.
No, he's talking about how the Ghanaian receives it.
No, he's saying that $10,000 for a Ghanaian player, people make a fuss about it. But elsewhere, it's a pittance. And what I'm saying is that at the club level, I agree with him. At the national team level, it is not.
I get the point he's making.
Yes.
No.
England doesn't pay anybody for playing for England.
And that is what you know.
Yes, that's what we know.
There are a lot of things you don't know in football, so don't touch it.
I don't get it.
I've seen a lot of things in football. There are lots of things.
No, I don't get it.
Yes, you have to get it. You're a football person, you know it.
No, so we are saying that England doesn't pay its players.
On paper.
Harry Kane does. Yes, on
This
paper,
is what we are told.
That's what we know.
This is what we are told. But the difference is that there are lots of things that they do for their players we don't do. If a player, for example, retires from playing football in Ghana today, he's left to fend for himself for the rest of his life.
Yes.
But in the UK, when you retire, you're on a state pension until you die.
Are you serious?
Yes.
As a footballer?
Yes.
As a Three Lions
everybody.
footballer. Who is everybody? Three Lions.
Everybody. Yes.
Not Manchester United. Three Lions.
Yes.
The
No,
national team.
everybody. As a citizen of the United Kingdom.
Okay.
As a citizen of the United Kingdom. But tell me
No,
today.
I'm confused. I'm a citizen as a nurse, not a
Yes.
footballer.
I
I have my pension.
When you retire,
Yeah, but still Ghana
you get a pension.
Yes.
Will the House of Folk player get a pension?
Oh, I get the point you're making. So
You see,
I,
the
as a
thing is
nurse
that
in England,
the
I get a
society
pension.
itself has
I, as a
buffers.
footballer in England, I get a
Yes,
pension.
yes. Everybody has buffers.
There are you
So-
as a pension.
Will you get a
he's not-
pension in Ghana?
He's not a citizen of
Oh, citizen. Okay.
You
okay,
see,
okay.
that's the problem. There are a lot of buffers they get and things they get that our players will never get. So when they go in there and you see them say that we want this, we want that, they're also thinking, Charlie, at 34, 40, you retire. What do you do for the rest of your life? I know a lot of Ghanaian footballers today retired maybe 3-4 years ago. People that we knew had millions. After 3-4 years, they are barely even able to put food on the table. I'm telling you, this is a serious problem we must look at. I would not subscribe to a system where our players are giving money. I will subscribe to a system where even if our players retire, they come back to a situation
with a
where
secure
they can,
future.
Yes, they can.
Okay,
get,
let's come back to the Black Stars remuneration. Therefore, what's the point?
Yes, so the point is that you see, when we say that it is not important, this is where we've reached.
So that's
We
the money
started
that
at
can
the
help
point.
them to
Yes.
keep their future
At
better.
least for us to be on the safer side and say that when they were playing, at least we took care of you. Because these are things they negotiate. So, in my opinion, I think that we should negotiate all of these things out of the way today.
Okay, so the point you're making is that the money given to the players, we shouldn't look at it for one match, one tournament, one match, one tournament.
Yes.
It's an opportunity to support the player and let him play his heart out for the future.
Yes.
A future we can all benefit.
Yes.
He gives us a trophy, we give him a life.
Life, that's it.
No, but I think that there is the need for a system overhaul. Because giving the money to them individually, you are still not securing their futures.
They'll
for
chop
them.
it.
Like he said, there's a system in England where the average worker is secure, knowing that when I go
His
to
house.
pension today, I'll be catered.
His
for.
mortgage. Yes.
Exactly. So we could do something that will cater for all of them on retirement instead of paying them huge money. Because at the end of the day, you give $10,000 to Sannie, he might be able to invest it. You give me 10,000, I might squander it.
Yeah.
So it is better to get a system overhaul. That will give the players that mindset. Exactly.
78 people
exactly.
Get their homes.
Yes, some of them got their homes in Dansoman.
No, some complaints about something very bitterly.
Some didn't, but some did. A lot of them had houses in North Carnation, some in Dansoman. That's why you find people, a lot of the former footballers living in Carnation area and all of those things. But the problem is that, you know, as a country, we must think. If we want people to sacrifice for us, for me, this is my solution. My solution is that we had something that worked in the past. Get some of these players to be assigned to national institutions, for example, like the army, the police.
That too.
Well, the Bank of Ghana, SS74, and stuff like that. Yeah. So when you retire from playing, you come back to work in Ghana. Exactly. So when you are 60, you take your pension, you retire decently.
Interestingly, 38.
Interestingly,
you're coming back to ECG.
Exactly, something like that.
Sports department of ECG.
Yes.
Interestingly, these are
you are working there.
Technical universities.
Exactly.
We can put them all over.
These are
find new talent.
Exactly, new talent.
When are you going to parliament? It's great thinking.
You know,
but these are systems that were in place.
No.
These are systems that were in place in the 60s and the 70s.
Yes, we can bring them.
But that one, we're playing amateur football, you see. So
so we should have graduated it.
You work for
it was just a matter of graduating.
And then you play for Hearts of Oak.
There's a guy that played Safo. There's a guy that played for Liberty Professionals. He was a policeman just at Nima Police Station.
He was called what?
Safo. He was a captain of Liberty Professionals.
He's a full policeman.
Yes.
Full one.
Yes, he's gone to Iran. I think he's now playing in Iran.
Okay.
He's playing in a team there. When he retires, he will come back. Do you know that Sam Johnson, Ali Jara and Co. were working for fire service?
Yes, Sam Johnson, I remember. Yeah.
So Ali Jara, up to the day today, is paid by fire service.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
But that was amateur football. We said we want professional football.
Yes, but we have to balance it. If we cannot match up to the standards we have in the West, we have to find something
what prevented us from improving that system? And then
because there's Bank of Ghana.
Yes.
But they must have a sports department.
They all have a
sports department.
The army.
The army has so many sports.
When they
have new talents.
Yes, when they recruit sports people.
This
should be ring-fenced for people that have served them.
So that today you can have a Bank of Ghana under 17 tournament and it's led by Thomas Partey.
Interbank
who is 45 or 50.
Yes.
And he will draw the talent for you.
Yes.
That this guy's a good player.
Good player. Yes.
And they see Thomas Partey, they are happy.
Yes.
Great idea.
Yes. Thomas Partey works, let's say he works in the bank.
Can you write to the speaker on this idea?
All right, to the speaker.
Let's come back to the team. And Dan, you didn't have opportunity to talk about the team he lined up from goalkeeper all the way to the front. Yeah. What are you thinking? Now we have England. We have Panama.
The reality is that our quality is declining.
In the Black Stars?
Yes. If you compare the team we took to the Maiden World Cup in Germany, the 2010 squad, and the 2014 squad, clearly, the quality is declining. It is because of the sort of system, it is nobody's fault. It is because of the sort of system we have built. When the Western world decided to improve their game, the politicians got involved. They invested, laid the foundation. But we decided to do what we popularly call in Ghana, tititong. So, back in the day, any player who flew from Ghana to Europe was matured, in quote. But the present system, as it stands now, we are selling the players anywhere, anyhow.
They won't buy them if they are too old.
Yes, but because they are not matured, in quote, they don't get quality clubs to play. And there wouldn't be any positive ripple effect on your national team.
So we should be sending them at 28?
Not necessarily.
Or 21? 20?
Not necessarily. There should be a system where, you remember after the AFCON in Ghana, 2008, the Egyptian goalkeeper, he had a contract in Switzerland. The Egyptian government prevented him from joining the club.
Because there's Ali and Zamalek.
Quite apart from that, they had put a system in place that, okay, in the next 5 years, nobody leaves, nobody enters, until we push our football to a certain level. The caveat was, okay, if there's an exceptional talent and that the top European clubs are coming for him, then we'll allow the player to go. But other than that, we are paying them well and get our football to a certain level. It is about time our politicians started investing.
So unless it's a call-up from Liverpool, one of the top 10.
Exactly. Either
AC
than that,
Milan,
yes, exactly.
Other than we don't go to Strasbourg. And,
yes. But if not, then we have to start putting up offices at the various missions across the world.
But Tony Bafo, what about Tony Bafo's idea?
Yes.
Put an academy owned by Ghana in Germany.
Exactly. And start getting them
and
start getting them young. Other than that, we'll run into more trouble.
That edifice in Germany belongs to Ghana. Belongs to the football
it's a brilliant idea. It is either we are developing. It is either we are developing ourselves here, or we're getting
our people who are born there.
Because this argument of some people have labored to qualify. Why are we bringing in those who did not partake in the qualifiers? Me, I don't believe in it. What I believe is that get them young. Once you allow them to mature, they decide whether they will play for you or not.
Now, Tamaklo said I should tell you, Dan K Yeboah. Somebody cannot eat and somebody cannot baboon something. I'll come to you.
But when it comes to
national team, those players who said they won't play.
Don't bother. When it comes to national team, that argument doesn't come in. When it comes to national team,
even if somebody has said before that I won't
play.
The
national team is like the parable in the Bible. Mm-hmm. Jesus said, I invited laborers into my farm.
The 11th hour.
I decide to pay them equal wages, irrespective of the time that you come in. And that is how the national team is. You invite Sannie today, he plays and takes his $10,000. He leaves. The next game, he might be injured. Somebody will replace him.
But if somebody has said, I won't play for Ghana.
Listen. Inaki Williams.
Yes.
Sannie will be my witness. President Nyantechi Nkwesi chased him for years. He said no. But at some point, he had a change of mind. It is not a crime. And so that idea of, I have suffered, where did you suffer? When the World Cup qualification started in 2006, it was William Thiero and Dankwe, Dombote and Charles Taylor who started it. They were not in Germany.
Charles Taylor played in the World Cup qualification.
Oh yes, I was in Burkina Faso. He was with the team.
He played?
Yes, he did.
One of our qualifiers?
Yes.
Well, but our stars of 2006 World Cup, Michael Essien also played.
In 2006.
Essien played, Muntari played, Appiah played.
Ask our head coach, Boadu, how many qualifiers he played before joining the team in Germany. As for national team, you wouldn't get the 2006 World Cup. Boadu was part of our team. How many qualifiers did he play?
Had been playing for the Black Stars much earlier
but
than that.
Ask yourself how many qualifiers he played. In 2010, listen, in 2010, it doesn't matter about the qualifiers. I'm talking about the qualification for the World Cup.
The point. They are talking about players who during qualifier or other times said, I don't want to play for Ghana.
This is a player.
Suddenly they see on CNN that Ghana has qualified for the World Cup.
These are players you did not invest in. Probably. At the time we contacted them, they had not made up their minds for reasons unknown to us. Whoever can tell what was in the mind of Inaki when President Nyantechi and Kwesi Appiah were chasing him and he said no. But when he decided that he wanted to play for Ghana, he is with us. When he scores, we will jubilate. So if we take Hilton Odoi and Cole to the World Cup and they score.
So what's the reason why we bring them? Because they play abroad, because they are good players? Because
if they meet the quality, at the end of the day.
But if another country like England says, I don't want them, should that speak to us?
Whether England wants them or not is immaterial. Are they better than the materials we have? If the answer is yes, they should bring them on board. It's about results we are looking for.
It's about whether they are better.
Exactly. It's about results.
From the list that we are looking at, who and who do you think we should bring?
Well, I've seen one goalkeeper, Odro. I think
he won't play for us.
He won't play for us.
Oh, you know about that?
Yeah.
I think he has the quality.
He won't play for us.
He's doing the same thing.
He's bound to be the number one in the Dutch national
team
goalkeeper.
Oh, so he will. Okay,
I thought he's the number one for the under 20
I thought we could
national
lure
team.
him to play
for the under 20.
For the under 20 Dutch national team.
But he should come to World Cup.
It's likely he might be named. He's very talented.
Named for the Dutch national World Cup.
He's very good.
He's very good.
Let's name him quickly.
That is if he wants to play. But so far,
where does he live?
He lives in Holland.
In Holland.
Because goalkeeping is going to be very important.
He's very good.
You're doing Hurricane.
Yeah.
Jude Bellingham. What is his name?
The shots,
what's the guy's name? The Arsenal midfielder. Rice.
Declan Rice.
Yeah.
Marcus Rashford.
And these are good shooters.
I mean, you really have to think of a goalkeeper.
Yes. So it's up to the technical team to sit down and analyze. Of all
but
the
you
players,
like him? Okay, who else?
Of all the players, for me, Nketiah is good. Odoi is good. Who else?
Are they better than those there, Nketiah and Odoi?
Well, if you have a solid bench, it's fine.
Okay.
You get it. You are going to 20-something players, so you could get a solid bench.
Irrespective of the fact that they said that they won't play for us before.
It doesn't matter. Inaki is playing for us. Oh yes, if these players go and they score, believe you me, Nyaho will celebrate.
You know,
so what's the point?
It's easy for you to say that, you see, but Kofi Amoah will tell you the humiliation he went through with when you guys sent him to talk to Balotelli.
Yes.
And
Paul, but Paul, let me tell you about Balotelli. Let me tell you about Balotelli.
And Balotelli was telling him that you Ghanaians, you don't take care of your children.
You know why?
Yes.
Paul, when initially, when the Balotelli case was sent to court, his mother called me and said that, you know what, I do not have money, and so I cannot fight the case in court. Speak to the sports minister to ask the Ghana embassy to assist me if I could get a pro bono arrangement to give me support. Once I win the case, I'll let my son play for Ghana.
What case was it?
He was fighting with the
Paternity.
Yes, paternity.
Paternity.
Yes.
Yes.
With the white family
of the child.
Yes.
The mother is the Ghanaian.
Yes.
Both parents are Ghanaian.
Yes.
So what?
Yes,
But at a point they could not look after the child,
Yes.
so he went into care. So
Yes.
white
Exactly.
Like
looked after
Osu Children's
him.
Home.
Exactly.
Yes, something
Not-
like
not
that.
Osu-
Not Osu
they were
Children's Home.
white.
They went to live with the white family.
White
Yes.
parents, yes.
Okay.
So the mother
So
was
it's like
fighting.
your family goes to Osu Children's Home and pick up a guy.
Yes.
But you know his parents.
Exactly.
You know his
And then you are
parents.
looking
Exactly.
after him.
You are looking after him.
At that point, I personally went to the then deputy sports minister to inform him.
Who is that?
Obi Amwa. He said, "Oh, we're in Abanyasem." And eventually, when
I don't understand that. But this GFA you should be talking to. Why is minister?
he was a deputy, no, the woman was requiring assistance from the embassy in Italy.
Yes, but the GFA.
But the
must
GFA
but
cannot
GFA
control
must tell
the
minister.
embassy.
No, the GFA can tell the minister, we have a problem. You should solve it.
Oh, the deputy could have also acted.
He certainly could have.
If
He
he had
certainly
the
could
interest.
have. He
If
certainly
he had the
could have.
interest.
Yeah.
But he said, Enya Abanyasem. So I go back to the woman and said, the minister.
Oh, but you didn't try another minister. Then you don't really try. But then Shibari was there. What year is this? 2004 time?
Yes, it was Kufuor time.
But Ali Muhammad was a vice president. He's a football man. If you don't know him, Farouk was in tech. Farouk Ali Muhammad was in tech. He was in
at that
Unity.
point- at that
But
point-
your boss is despite. I mean, there are so many people you can talk to about this.
No, but the woman was specific that I should speak to the ministry to assist him using the embassy there.
But the embassy is controlled by the president, the minister.
Well,
for,
Obi was
the foreign minister.
the first person that came into mind.
Obi is a correct. It will come
Yes,
to my mind. It was a
yes,
sports.
yes.
Obi is the first
Yes.
thing. But Obi says no. We don't end there.
Well, maybe I have
Oh,
to
you
give
are sport
myself-
president. You spoke for first bet. If he hears this, he won't be happy at all. That he could have gotten Balotelli to play for Ghana.
Oh, yes.
And
So-
K Yeboah didn't come and tell him
But Paul, let me disagree with Dan.
on the Nketia and Odoi.
Yes. The thing is that national team is different from club football. There must be some level of pride in playing for a country. Look at how Salah has been treated by Liverpool. That is club side, it's business. National team is not business. There must be some feeling. Look, I would prefer a situation where we will go to the World Cup, be disgraced, than
No, that's
take-
controversial.
No, I'm saying than
No viewer will agree with you.
no.
You
I'm-
have to change your way.
Let me
go to the World Cup and not do so well.
and not do
This
so
great they will take
well.
it.
Well, not do so well.
But
Than to take somebody.
Who
Just
has
look at
rejected you?
not even rejected you. Look at the levels. And I tell you this thing because the level at which Ghana went to get some of these players.
what do you mean levels?
Level. What I mean is that, for example, Hudson Odoi. Look, our sports minister was there to convince
Who
him.
was it?
Sports minister.
Aswa.
No, Mustafa Hamid. Mustafa Yusuf. The GFA president.
At the time, who was it?
No, now.
Kurt.
Kurt Okreku. Otoado.
Oh, it's
And
very recent.
previous coaches have gone, including President Akufo-Addo.
Oh, say that again.
Yes,
Akufo-Addo went where?
the boy came to Ghana. They invited him to the castle. There are pictures of it. Get your guys to
I
Google
think
it.
I remember Akufo-Addo meeting, but they didn't tell us the details.
Yes, they will tell
And he
you.
said the president
details.
no.
Yes.
Or
But
he left.
if they don't give you an answer, what is the thing?
Yeah, he said no.
But then you see, persistently, if this thing happens and the person comes, no, it's just like you trying to marry a woman. Persistently, she
Right.
tells you that no. Then she sees that, Charlie, now you have some small money.
Oh, that
she
can be annoying.
appears.
No.
That is annoying.
Paul, listen. The World Cup is not the last competition we are playing.
So let them go to the AFCON.
Beyond the World Cup.
It
is. So give him that opportunity and let him come and assist you the rest of your...
No. When you talk about Nketiah, but Dan, I want you to bring you back to something at the Kumasi Sports Stadium. When Tony Bafo came to play that game,
Ghana Benin.
Yes, I remember. If you remember,
I think we beat them 4-0.
He spoke no key word.
They took the flag.
He spoke no Ghana word.
Around,
I don't even think he had been in Ghana recently before then.
Yes.
But the Ghanaian people felt that this is our Obroni.
Yes.
This is him.
Yes.
And Tony's bond with Ghana has never ended. And look at Tony over the last 20 years. He can live anywhere in the world he wants.
He decided to stay in
Ghana.
Yes. Perfect. Paul, perfect. So that's the point. Let's say kudos to Tony. But you wouldn't get it the same. We are having even Salisu, who has both parents living in Ghana. It took big men to go and convince him to come and play for us. He was reluctant.
Yes, at least he came. He played the qualifiers.
Yes, in the same
he got injured playing
in the same
for us.
vein, you've gone to these players. So they have said no. This time they are saying yes.
So let them come after the AFCON. Let them finish. Let us finish the World Cup.
No.
Immediately after the World Cup,
if they can give us results at the World Cup, why do we leave them out?
Let them come.
No, if they can give us results,
if they can give us results
at the World Cup, why leave them out?
My question is just a matter of. My point is just a matter of principle. My point is just.
So you don't care about results.
People must not take us for a ride. This is a country. This is not a club. So people must have pride in defending this flag called Ghana. People must not take us for a ride. They must not take us for fools.
A lot go into these players taking decisions. It is not as simple as we look at it. Sometimes, even sometimes, out of a bitter experience a parent might have had with the country, it could be the mother, it could be the father. You could influence the boy to say no initially. Somebody else from within the family could say, no, go play for them. Inaki is a typical example. Okay. You get it? So I don't see why.
Bring another example.
Would they give us results?
Because Ibrahim is getting emotional, let me bring another example that you might be able to relate to, Dan. So Ibrahim and I and the Ampo Ankara will be sitting in BBC's office at Holborn.
Yes.
All three of us could end up in England. He could have gone to ITV. Yeah, Ampo Ankara was actually getting offers in France and all of those.
Yes.
But all our conversations, Charlie, we did go Ghana, Charlie, you build house, Charlie. That was the conversation every day. We are going to Ghana, we are going to Ghana, we are going to Ghana. And here we are. That time, we didn't know whether we would succeed in Ghana or not. In fact, we were better being there.
Yes.
We were much better being there. I was the reporter covering David Lammy.
Yes.
For the 2001 election.
Yes.
Guess what? Look at where David Lammy is
today.
He came on Good Evening Ghana. He didn't remember. I showed him the video. He was so excited. So where Lammy is today, if I had reported Lammy from 2001 till now, maybe I will be somewhere.
Yes.
And that was predictable. Coming to Ghana was not predictable.
Yes.
I still don't know where his house is.
Yeah.
Look at he came to Ghana. Look at all this nonsense. I mean, but we came.
Yes.
So if somebody like that sees that you look at Ghana and say, I don't want to play for you. And now suddenly we're in World Cup, you are coming.
But there are examples in the current team. What's the point?
Is that the example?
I'm talking Inaki. He knows that President Nyantechi, Kwesiapia, they chased Inaki initially. He said no.
But that is not good enough. And I say this thing because there are a lot of players I stood up for. And there are differences. Let me tell you.
Yeah, people accuse you for the German boy.
Yeah, Kevin Prince Boateng. You remember, it was even on your show that I fought. I fought for him.
I called him.
And he became, and he came to play for Ghana. Yeah. What did he say about Ghana after the World Cup? Said he came to this country, the country was dark, blah, blah, blah. He won't play in an AFCON qualifier. 3 days later, he won't play in an AFCON qualifier in DR Congo. 3 days later, we are playing against Germany. We are playing against England.
At Wembley.
He turns up. The players say, we won't play if you allow this guy to be there. This is what I want to see. Look, whilst I was working at the BBC, at that time, Kwarase was 15 years. His agent is called Ata Aneke.
At Norway.
Yes. He called me and told me that there's a Ghanaian goalkeeper. He's qualified to play for Norway, and it's likely he will play for Norway. But he says he wants to play for Ghana. That was where I wrote my first BBC article on Kwarase. In fact, that is where Kwarase went to the world for the first time. right? I wrote the article, 15-year-old wants to play for Ghana. 6 months later, he opts for Ghana. I remember I wrote that article on the BBC website. That day, I was the duty editor. I wrote it. He went on to play despite him having the opportunity to play for Norway. There are lots of things. There are a lot of, areas and the way.
But sometimes the question still is,
yes,
this is a player who can put the ball in the net.
Exactly.
Master.
Are you not going for results?
No.
Yesterday, he said he won't play.
No. The truth is that the way you treat us will show the way we must treat you.
If these players can win us the World Cup,
maybe you will
what is the big deal?
No.
So are you telling me that
But also,
if
the World
these
Cup
players,
is also not just about football.
It's not just about football.
I get
It's
it,
not just about
but the
football.
results is number one priority.
Fair enough. But it's
The
not just
rest,
about football.
tourism, pride, and what have you,
No, in terms of
they are
what you-
add-ons.
what you represent.
I get
What your
it.
country
I get it.
represents.
But at the end of the day, the player said no yesterday. Today he's saying yes. Is it better than the materials at your disposal? If the answer is yes, why reject them?
So you think that should be the only criteria?
At this point, once they have said yes,
I don't accept that.
if they are better than the materials we have and they will give us results, that is what we are going for.
So
if
those
these
who
players
said
are
yes
going
before is because they were not good?
come again.
Those who said yes before, did they are you, Jordan are you? They could have played for France.
Well, it varies from individual to individual. You can Inaki opted.
So if
listen,
you were the minister,
Inaki, Inaki has a junior brother.
Nico. Yes.
They all said no. Then Inaki said yes.
Because
Nico
France,
opted for
because
Spain.
was rejected.
Yes, so
Spain took him.
it's an
So
individual
he didn't
issue.
come. But he's the one we wanted. In fact, Kwesi Nyantakyi was attacked for not targeting Nico rather than Inaki.
Yes.
And some sports reporters said that.
Yes.
So if you were the minister then, you will not be concerned about people
At all.
quote
I
unquote
would
bullshitting your
rather
country.
wish that these players will come, take Ghana to the medal zone of the World Cup. I set my record as the first minister to get Ghana a medal at the World Cup, than to use emotions to say, oh, they said no yesterday, so today they are saying yes, we should let them go.
Okay, so your view is that Iketia and Hansen Odoi should come in?
If they are better than the
No, but
materials
you have
at
to
our
make the
disposal,
assessment now. We already know the material.
for me, they should come
Who
in.
is Hansen Odoi taking out? Thomas Partey?
He's no Odoi.
Yeah, Hansen Odoi in our team.
I wouldn't want to go on that tangent.
Oh, you don't want that one.
If you are a strong
the
team,
two of
if you have
them-
a strong bench, they can even come and start from the bench.
Okay, so
Yes.
so the bench is important for World
Exactly.
Cup. We could go to the
Exactly.
qualifying stages,
Yes.
extra time, penalties,
Anything at all.
etc.
We went to
Yellow
Barcelona
cards, yeah.
92 with 3 goalkeepers, and we used all of them. Ibrahim Dose, Antonio Sekwa, Joe Simon Adu. We used all 3 goalkeepers.
Why? Somebody got injured?
Yes. So football, you can't predict. We need them. If they are coming to start from the bench, so be it. They'll give us quality and results. If they bring us the World Cup, those who are saying they shouldn't come, they can choose not to celebrate. Who will do
Okay,
it
so
for them?
if you are answering the question Gary Al Smith posed, that if they are better, they should come. You think?
Yes.
It's positive.
Yes.
Ibrahim.
I don't accept that argument. I've seen what I've seen. I've done the administration at first hand. I've seen a consequence of players who come just because they sense an opportunity. I've seen it and its effect on the team. I've seen how they perform. I've seen that some of them won't want to go into tackles. For me, these things are important. For me, it is important that a national team is differentiated from a club side, where people come in and play for a country because they are proud of the country.
Not commercial.
It is not business. National team is not business. You can do that with a club side. If you want to play for this flag called Ghana, you must be
If we
willing
go
to
win the
come
World Cup,
in
it's
there.
only about business. It's about pride as well.
Yes, it's about pride. But these people are not proud of Ghana.
Let me take the next
My
5 minutes to
opinion.
talk about the group of Ghana, and then the last 2 minutes to talk about the AFCON. Ghana's group. Dan, good or bad? How do you really say it?
It is good and bad at the same time.
Why
For
is it bad?
me, the draw is good, but the fixtures it bothers me a bit.
Why?
There's a flicker of concern between now and the game. I wish we had played either Croatia or England in our first game.
No, we think that Panama, we can definitely beat them, so the morale, it picks up the morale. Ibrahim has been in camp, he'll tell us how it
Panama
works
is a banana peel.
there. It is, eh?
Yes. They also think that Ghana is the weakest in the group.
Oh, but if they're looking at Ghana, England, Croatia, they might come to that conclusion.
and the danger is that because it is their first match, they are coming to give their all.
But can they play something at all?
No, they can. This is their second time at the World Cup. Even though
only second?
Yes, in 2018 they were in Russia. In fact, they didn't even do well. They conceded 11 goals in 3 matches.
Yeah, so we are good.
England beat them 6-1, and that was the only goal they scored.
Okay.
Yes, but because it is their first game, at least they've had the opportunity of being there before. They've garnered some experience. So I wish we had played England or Croatia in our first game. Why? Because Ghana has always been slow starters in major competitions.
I've heard that before.
Yes.
Ibrahim, is it true?
Yes, normally at the World Cup and in major tournaments we've started slowly.
Okay, let's look at it. 2006 started Italy slow, yeah.
Yes.
2010 we started with that difficult penalty.
Yes.
Samajan scored a penalty. 1-1 was it?
Yeah.
We won. We won.
Is it
No, we beat the
Serbia, Australia.
Nemanja Vidic. What country was he coming from?
Serbia.
Serbia. We played Serbia.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was in 2010.
Yeah.
Yes.
South Africa World Cup.
Was it
Opening
the
game.
second match or the opening game?
No, it was the opening game. I think we drew or we lost.
No, I think we beat Serbia, right?
Yes,
we
did.
beat Serbia.
We beat Serbia by pen.
We beat-
Asamoah penalty.
Yes,
Yeah,
a
we did.
penalty.
Then our second game was Australia. That was a difficult one.
Yes.
And then eventually we
Yeah, but if
qualified.
you, if you trace the history of the national team,
That was 2010.
especially
We are
the
slow
Black Stars,
starters.
we are slow starters in major tournaments.
Oh, a major tournament. You don't just mean World Cup. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So I wish we had played either Croatia or England in the first game. Use that to assess our strength and weakness. By which time we would have seen how Panama also plays against any of the opponent they would.
Okay,
they
but
would
playing Panama, I think is tricky.
very, because
But England would
they are
play
the
Croatia
whipping.
at that time.
They will possibly be the whipping side of the group. And because it's an opening game, if you start badly and you lose or draw, you are in trouble. So it's a good draw, but the fixtures, I wish it had been the other way around.
But we should be able to overcome Panama.
We should be, if we really want to go
So
there and
2-1.
make an impact, we should be.
So
but
2-0,
Paul,
2-1.
Paul, in all sincerity, I was telling Sannie, if I were the FA president, I wouldn't let Boadu lead the Black Stars to the World Cup.
Oh, you want me to go there?
Oh yes. Why am I saying
But
so?
Naho Tamaklo doesn't
No,
want us to
why
go.
am I saying so? This is a coach who played the AFCON qualification 6 matches without a win. Then, instead of changing the horse, we said, oh, let's change the saddle. So we brought in more technical men to assist.
Oh, that's what we did.
That's what we did.
Okay.
Immediately, the new technical staff joined, things started changing. So from where I sit, it is not his effort. At this point, if you go for an outsider to lead the team, it's dangerous, especially because Ghana did not qualify for the AFCON. And there's no major tournament to test the strength of your team. So I would have opted for Winfred Shafa to lead the Black Stars,
Who is that?
the technical advisor to Boadu. He's the gentleman who joined the team with the other staff and things started turning positively. So if I were the FA president, I would let him lead the team.
Oh, but you don't want to go to a World Cup with a foreigner? Foreign
It
looking.
doesn't matter.
No, it's part of the image.
Milovan was a foreigner. He went to
No,
South
but
Africa.
we've done that so many times. It's
No,
time for us to
it
take.
doesn't matter.
Oh, no,
It doesn't-
it's I mean, it's better.
You are going back to the same argument.
But the person you are talking about
What
to
are you
lead,
What are you going for?
okay,
Results.
the person you are taking asking to lead, he's part of the team.
Yes, but he's
what's
an
the problem?
advisor.
Yeah.
The coach decides to take or reject the advice.
But
if he is in
but
charge,
you seem to be admitting that the coach has listened to the advice. For which reason you are saying the team has improved?
yes,
So the coach has been listening to the advice.
yes, but
so he will
it,
continue to
but
listen
it,
to
it
the
also
advice.
suggests that you could do better if he's in the saddle. You get it? So for me, because in all sincerity, the Ghana Football Association, in their own wisdom, came up with a criteria that we want a coach who is a consistent winner, a proven winner, a coach with over 10 years experience at club level, top club level, national team level. In all sincerity, Boadu did not meet the criteria. But for whatever reason, they decided to reject same with Shafa, who has been appointed an advisor, applied for the job, they didn't give it to him.
Oh, he applied.
Yeah, he did.
He's from which country?
Isn't a German? Yeah, he's a German. And this is somebody.
Has he coached any club before that we know?
Oh, he started coaching when Tony Yeboah and Co were in the Bundesliga.
And all of
Very experienced coach.
Cameroon national team.
Yes.
Very experienced coach. But we opted to say no to him. But then went
So
back.
maybe we should fire Otoado.
No. If you fire him, then you are going into contractual issues. Oh, pay me this, pay me that.
So what are we
I
doing?
will adopt the Kotoko technique. You
Which
know, during the days of Ali Maradona, whenever they had a white coach and they wanted to sack him, they would just take some snake and go and put on his bed, and then the white man will run away.
So how do you do that?
I would just ask Winfred Shafa to take charge during training sessions. I'll just let him take charge.
And then Otoado will do
once
what?
you see you are redundant, you will decide whether you assist him or you leave. That one I haven't sacked you. That is if I were.
But who would you be telling FIFA is your head coach?
I will tell FIFA Shafa is my head coach.
So you've sacked Otoado.
Oh, okay.
Because in the last World Cup qualifier,
that is a technicality.
Well, in the last World Cup qualifier, you told FIFA that your coach is Otoado.
You are right.
And then come to the World Cup, and Otoado was at the World Cup draw.
You are right.
As the head coach.
You are right.
Not the only coach, but the head coach of the
Yes,
Black
at that
Stars.
point you have to be open.
So you're going to fire him?
Yes, because
go.
honestly, I do not think.
But what spoils, as we say in Ghana, what spoils if he's there? What do you lose?
I do not think he has the pedigree where we have.
But Shafa is there. Shafa is giving him the pedigree.
But why would you go for that double cost if one person can give?
Somebody told me that you're going to host Dan K Yeboah. That will be controversial. I didn't see it coming.
I'll beg you.
I didn't see it coming.
Paul, this is the reality.
Let me tell you.
But
Of course, the
criteria has made an announcement.
The criteria set.
announcement
The
has been
criteria
made
set
by
by
the
the
minister
FA. I was not involved.
Yeah, but an announcement has
You
been
were
made
not
by the
involved.
minister that
We
we are done. We
no,
have
but
a coach.
Paul,
No
you
problem.
followed football for so many years. When was the last time a Black Stars coach qualified the team to the World Cup? And the sports minister says, oh, yes, we have qualified, but I still think the coach has to lift up his game. When was the last time?
It means there's some concern.
Exactly.
Some disquiet.
It is not something that it is coming from me alone. You get out there, get to the street and ask.
But is that true?
Well, those are his thoughts. I completely disagree.
You don't expect the Barry
disagree?
to agree with me.
I completely disagree with him.
Why?
I think Otto is extremely competent. You see that
Extremely competent. I'm
Yes.
not sure people will agree with.
Well, let me come to it. You see that 2-2 result
Against Germany.
against Germany Dan spoke about?
When
World Cup.
Kwesi
Yes.
Appiah was in charge.
You know who
Oh,
was
yes,
the
I
scout?
think I've heard that before.
You know
Scout.
who was the scout?
The scout for who?
Who
For the
scouted the
Black Stars.
Germany team?
Oh, that's what you mean. You know, when we talk about scout, we think
Yes,
going
you-
to look for a player at
No. You
watching
send the person to spy on
His
the
German
competence in scouting is
Bring-
not in doubt. We
bring-
are talking about taking charge
bring-
of
So
him.
his
Yeah,
scouting
report.
capability is not
Exactly.
just scouting a player,
Exactly.
but it's scouting a team and their profile.
Yes.
To tell you how you should play
how
them.
you should play them.
Yeah, so let's let him do that.
Exactly.
No. Now that
He
from-
brought that
from
information to Kwesi Appiah.
Yes. So you know.
So Otto was in
from
camp
that-
with you guys.
Yes.
Also, these players have known him that long.
For a
Yeah,
long
yeah.
time.
Okay.
Not only that, but he's competent. He's taken us to the 2002 World Cup against all
2002?
odds. 2022.
2022.
Against all odds.
That
against
victory in
Nigeria.
that victory in Nigeria was-
A star-studded Nigeria.
Ghana Nigeria
He spoke-
matches.
he spoke
They are more
about-
intrinsic than
He spoke about
any other.
He spoke about the AFCON qualifiers. Yes, I agree. We bombed. But the truth was that Dan should just, face the facts that a lot of the players, when we were playing in the AFCON qualifiers, at a point we had an entire team withdrawing.
That they won't play.
No, injuries, collapse, and stuff, some excuses and all.
If
you remember?
there were managerial issues involved as well.
Yes, I have to say, collectively,
Yes.
we did not take the AFCON qualifiers seriously.
But that blame is for Otoado.
It will go to Otoado and it will go collectively to everybody. But you cannot.
Everybody, me, Dan K Yeboah. Everybody who.
No, I mean the team.
The management team.
Not just the coach, but the players as well, the management and all. All of them must share the blame. But when
He has a leadership challenge.
when things came to shove, when push came to shove, he fixed things. We qualified for the World
Through,
Cup.
what's his name,
Impressively,
Herman?
Shefa.
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 no, well, you can say that he.
Whose
he had-
idea was that, though, to bring Shefa on? Whose idea?
It
The
was the management,
FA.
the FA management. But
So we pay more money.
Exactly.
yes,
Hey.
but he's turned the corner. He's turned the corner. We won against Mali, a feared Mali team in Bamako. We beat them here. We've qualified for the World Cup. At this stage, you want to do a change. Look, you would say Shefa is there. Shefa can give him an advice, can decide to take it or not.
Yes.
And that is the status quo.
Yeah, correct.
So it might be that a lot of the advice Shefa has given him, he has decided to take it or not.
reject it,
He's taken us to the World Cup.
Oh, so what you are saying is that credit him with it. He's the number one.
He's the number one.
We don't know whether he has taken Shepherd's advice or not.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
So let him continue with the work. Let's look at the squad. Are we at the levels we think we have? We are not. Let's be honest.
So bring Hansen Odoi.
No. After the World Cup. When we finish playing
You are going for results.
When we finish playing the World Cup,
emotions with
bring them.
technicalities.
Yeah.
No.
When we come back from the World Cup, come and play the AFCON qualifiers. Let's go
What
to
sort of
Chad.
logic is this?
Let's go to
You need results
Niger
at the World Cup. So
together.
take them
When we
there.
come back, then you come and play. We need to improve the squad. Yes, I agree. There are certain areas that must be improved. I think that there are lots of Ghanaian players outside Hudson Odoi and Nketia who can help us. Some are Ghanaian, some are born in Ghana, some are foreign born. We
So
can
you
go
think
for them.
Otto Addo should stay?
Oh, he's staying.
Yeah, I think he's staying too, but
He's staying.
I think he's staying.
Dan is just playing the devil's advocate. But hey, it is not happening anywhere.
Otto Addo is staying.
Otto is
I wouldn't
competent.
doubt
For a
it.
coach to send a country to 2 World Cups,
Successive.
it is no mean achievement.
It is no mean
As
achievement.
a Ghanaian.
But
That's
Sannie,
for sure.
The
That's for
2022, you know he played just 2 matches. Let's be fair.
If he had lost, what would he have been
No,
saying?
but
He's there.
I remember when we qualified, our president was on the phone to the coach.
Yes.
That was Otto Addo.
Yes, that was
So
Otto
that's
Addo.
it.
in all sincerity, when Ghana is playing against Nigeria, if you were the Black Stars coach and you are playing against Comoros, you have more job to do than playing against Nigeria.
The emotion takes care of
rivalry,
itself.
the intrinsic motivation,
The emotion takes care of
everything
itself.
comes into play. You get it? So we shouldn't make it look like, oh, he's a super coach. No.
He's not a super coach. To qualify for the World Cup 2 times,
This is the last
how
time.
many Ghanaians? In fact,
about
in the
AFCON.
world, there are about 4 coaches in the history of the world to send a team to the World Cup
it is
2
because-
times.
it
Very
is-
few
4 years
coaches.
is too long.
Paul,
8 years. Charlie, the guys done with 8 years.
It is
Ghana.
because the Ghana Football Association were not
Ghana.
honest with themselves.
That's why what?
You sat down and gave us a criteria that Otuado did not meet, and you went for him.
Maybe, you see,
And when he failed to win 6 matches, then you brought in more technical staff
People
to
who come
assist
to the
him.
interview.
Exactly.
That you knew.
Exactly.
well, you
so
see,
let's not
So
create.
he's the darling boy of the FA.
Exactly. That I agree with you. That I agree with you.
the FA knows who Otuado is, and they know that he's competent. That is why they kept him.
He
That
is
is why they
competent,
wanted to extend his contract, and
Ibrahim,
Dortmund refused it.
Otuado is competent, but we are talking about levels. You get it? The level that
Okay,
the
let's
Ghana
use
The person qualifies you for the World Cup, so he's not qualified.
Sannie, but
He
your
sent
criteria-
you to the
your
World
own
Cup
criteria
twice.
you set.
Twice.
Did he meet the
You say he's not What does he do
The
again?
criteria you put
set the
out,
criteria.
he did not meet the
You said the
criteria.
criteria. Were you part of those at the
No. I did not say
It was
the
Randy
criteria.
and the president and a few others.
Okay,
The,
let's talk about
the executive
Yeah,
committee,
executive
not
committee.
just Randy and this thing. It's a collective decision.
AFCON as we conclude.
Yeah.
Where are we playing it?
In Morocco.
Oh, fantastic venue. Morocco is also hosting the next World Cup, isn't it? They're part of it. They,
after this World Cup.
this-
yeah, the
Yes,
next one.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
after this one. Yeah,
Yes.
okay. So we are not there. How many teams are competing?
24.
Oh, AFCON is still 24.
Yes.
It should be coming up. Or
No, it used to
Well,
be,
it used to be 16.
Oh, it used to be
We went
eight,
to, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Then we went to
The
difficult
Senegal
one.
time,
the one
yeah.
Ghana wasn't qualified. Senegal was 12.
Yes.
The first one to be 12
Yes,
after
yes,
eight.
yes.
So Ghana qualified. Who are the big hitters in the AFCON?
Well, I think Morocco will be strong contenders for the title. I think that a lot of countries are coming up. I still think we should watch out for Mali. Nigeria are not bad. And DR
Egypt is
Congo, Egypt
Yeah,
is
Egypt.
there. DR Congo
South
will be
Africa
strong.
there?
Yes, they might
Is
also
Cote
compete
d'Ivoire
for-
there?
Yes.
Oh, so the World Cup people, is it only Ghana who is not there?
Yes.
Yes, it's
Oh.
only Ghana that's not
Yeah.
there.
Oh, then we need to be playing some games, so because then we are losing out.
Where do you get the opponent? Where do you get the opponent?
everybody's
The
an
World
AFCON.
Football Calendar,
They
as it
won't,
stands,
they
is
won't allow
difficult.
you. They won't,
It's
once you are
difficult.
not playing in the competition,
Yeah.
they will release your players to play friendly
Yeah.
matches. The clubs won't
Yeah,
release
yeah,
them.
it's
Oh,
difficult.
I see.
Yes.
So during AFCON, we can't do anything.
No, we can't.
So
do
we are
that.
losing
No, we
against
can do
the
something.
the-
We can be
We
watching.
even have a friendly against South Africa in December, but
Yeah.
we've named the local Black Stars to go and face South Africa later on this
But you
month.
not get
Because
the
we can't get
Yeah,
there.
We can't
you
get
won't
the
You are not
foreign-based
compelled to
players.
release them because you did not qualify.
Oh, I see.
even if those playing in the other leagues, apart from, the EPL doesn't go on a Christmas break, but the other leagues go. But still, you are not allowed to use the players.
To use them during the
even
period.
if they are on Christmas holidays.
Oh, I see. So what are our opportunities for preparing for the World Cup? AFCON must end.
Yes, AFCON must end.
So we have one international friendly in February.
In March. In March.
But that's it.
Yes, that's the international calendar.
Yeah, but after that, the World Cup friendlies.
The World Cup friendlies, yes, we'll play the World Cup friendlies before the World Cup. So
I know, yeah. So after March, there are no opportunities to have the World Cup friendlies.
Yes.
April,
no. So we'll just
May.
go. Yes, we'll just go May.
So May
the
World Cup
leagues
friendlies.
Yes.
And then we are
in.
in.
And we are in. Yes.
Hey,
Yes. That's why we need the older.
I think I agree with you.
No. We don't need them.
No,
we don't need them.
Our calendar is in jeopardy already.
Yeah.
Yes, the football calendar has gone awry because of the introduction of the UEFA competitions and then the Club
UEFA
World
Nations
Cup.
League.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then this expanded Club World Cup.
Yeah.
It's also caused a lot of... In fact, that is the reason why the preparation time for the AFCON has been reduced to 7 days. Because the clubs are also threatening that, look, you during the last World Cup, you reduced the World Cup preparatory time. You also took some part of our time to play during the Christmas time. So we also need to get things
balance
back.
out.
Yes.
And that World Cup we played in Christmas 2022.
Yes.
We have fully not recovered the calendar.
Yes, it is still having a trickle-down effect on the global calendar. So it's a bit difficult. But I'm hopeful that a lot of our players will get more playing time now. Up until then,
Wherever they are.
Yes, wherever they are. And it is important that they get playing time. And this is where I have to advise, particularly our young players, that at this stage, I've seen that some of our players, young players, 17, 18, is a Chris has moved to Saudi Arabia. I'm not a big fan of, going to Saudi Arabia
at that age.
20. You go to Saudi Arabia at 20.
Saudi Arabia is also looking for them at 20. They don't want them at 32 anymore.
But the interest of the player is
the interest of the player.
But there are facilities there, great facilities.
but
not the talent,
standard.
Yeah. You see, so some of the players must begin to think. You can go to Saudi Arabia when you are 28, 30. Start.
Retiring.
But be among the top competitors in the world, in Europe. Play among the best. Then we can get the best of you.
Even Belgium, you can start in Belgium.
Yes, he was in Belgium, Genk.
Yeah.
And then he went to Saudi Arabia.
For money.
Sure.
Cash. It is difficult. So it puts us in a situation where we don't have the top players we had in the past. By the 2010 World Cup, just look at the players we had. Juventus, Fenerbahce, Chelsea. Where top players everywhere. It is not the same. Today our top players are perhaps Kudus.
Does that matter?
Yeah, it
matters.
So the team that eventually will win the World Cup, we will find that they are
sure.
Yes.
Real Madrid,
yes.
Barcelona,
absolutely,
Milan.
absolutely. No doubt about that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
No doubt about that. Because you see,
So the top players at the league also show up at the World Cup.
Yes, most of them.
So if we look at the World Cup quarter-final lineup, we'll see top players in the league.
Exactly.
But you imagine when the Black Stars are playing, you can see when we played even Korea and Japan recently. You saw each team putting 2 players on Kudus. Because that's the player
Exactly.
they know.
Exactly.
Imagine if we have 10 Kuduses on the pitch. You confuse the opponent. So it is important that we have
really
our players
playing well,
at the top
But
level.
if you look at Ghana's history, we were great at the time when Champions League had Sule Muntari
Exactly.
in Inter Milan and then Michael Essien.
Exactly.
Kodra
Samoa.
So when we watch Champions League Tuesday and Wednesday, there's definitely a Ghanaian somewhere. Now we don't have that anymore.
We don't have that
Zero?
anymore.
Almost.
I think, the players need to change their mentality a little bit. But I'm hopeful for the future.
I think now it's only Kudus.
Yes.
But it's in Tottenham for Champions League,
And Partey
in Champions League.
Villarreal.
He plays.
But Villarreal, we know
Monaco, Salisu.
we know Villarreal, Monaco.
It's just a few.
Get far.
It's just a few. So we should start thinking. But I'm hopeful for the future. I'm seeing something that a lot of people are not seeing these days. Is the number of Ghanaian players going at very young ages. We are having a lot of players go, not through the normal channels of players playing through the national teams.
But academies.
They are
The one
being
reason
picked
why
up by a lot
Paul
of young
said
teams.
we should adopt Tony Bafo's
approach. Yes, I completely agree.
I think it's due now.
Yes, it's due. Yeah. You see, Paul, the truth is that if we truly want to play football, our government must commit.
Yeah, we have to invest. No two ways.
We must commit more. Look, Morocco are putting in crazy amounts of money.
But they fed themselves. They have health.
Yes.
They have free SHS.
Yes, everything.
So we have to finish those.
The basics.
Yes.
Okay, I get it.
But it's also part of the free SHS. We are catering for the youth. Look at the number of footballers that have gone out there, come back home to set up businesses. Yeah. It's got a good trickle down effect.
We are spending money in tourism. Doing well.
Yeah. Yes, at the highest level. They are employing 20
compensation in Ghana is massive.
Yes.
Factory here, factory there, they are building houses. They are doing that.
Yes.
No, but Paul, you know, unfortunately, our politicians, both NDC and MPP, all what they care about is the qualification of the Black Stars
to the World Cup,
to get the full soldiers there.
Yeah, it's true. And get some money to share.
Exactly. That's all they care about.
But we should look at it from a bigger picture. Let's develop systems that would help. But you cannot do football today in a vacuum and think that, you get results. We need to invest some money. We need to invest in infrastructure.
Let's leave it here, but let's take some text messages from you, Kofi. Give us some for people are saying as we wrap this program up. What are they?
Kofi, read the ones that it's done, man.
Thank you very much, Paul. So from Nana Owusu, he's saying who should go and tour to qualify. Then you drop them for someone who rejected to play in the qualifiers. Suleiman also says K Yeboah is not speaking like a patriot. We haven't forgotten what Kelvin Prince Boateng did to us. It's better to lose in pride than to win with insults and without dignity. Flex Nana Kwesi says England do pay their players. Rather, it is donated to their charity of choice. Prince Casimiro also says African problem is lack of belief in science and data. We are overly superstitious. And lastly, Dash Stekon says our trolling on Nigeria of missing the World Cup is not just banter between us and them. As we banter on jollof rice, it's the same we are bantering based on who is the best in football. Now that we have made it to the World Cup, it is clearly that we are the best. Back to you, Paul.
So Paul,
okay.
I think he
final words.
influenced the reader. Sannie influenced the reader.
Dan, what's your final words?
Well, my final words, I'm wishing the Black Stars the very best of luck. It's an industry that we stand to benefit a lot if we make a good impact. And so we're praying that despite the fact that on any day, I would have loved to see somebody else leading the team than Boadu, especially somebody from within at this time. But that notwithstanding, I'm a Ghanaian. Besides, I'm a journalist, and I stand to benefit a lot. And so I pray that the Black Stars goes to the World Cup and make an impact, not just to participate and make up the numbers. That's my prayer.
Ibrahim, final words.
First of all, let me say that as a Ghanaian, I would love the Black Stars to do really well at the World Cup, to excel. Boadu will continue with the coach. I think he's the best coach for the job. He will continue with the job. And my message to the players is that turn up, die a little bit for Ghana. And then for management and also for government, please, please, please ensure that everything is smooth for the team to go and excel. We know our history already. Let's not let that unpleasant history repeat itself again. The ministry should work hand in hand with the FA. Let's go in peace and give the team peace and let us excel at the World Cup. I think we are capable. We are capable of beating Panama. We are capable of beating or holding Croatia, England, and the rest, and we'll be able to do well. Let's support the Black Stars, let the players stand up, and let the country be united behind the team. We need it at this time in the country.
Well, thanks for the book. How much is it?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Please, give the first copy to him on set.
Chairman General.
Yeah, Chairman
Okay,
General.
I'll do that.
I've written the one
I'll
for
do
you.
that tomorrow morning.
It's 200 cedis for students.
Okay.
And 400 cedis for you.
And where do we get them?
University of Ghana Bookshop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And EPP Bookshop.
Africa's new constitutional leadership.
Paul, as my Odadia senior, you've done really, really well.
Oh, great.
You've done really well. I'm going to read it in the next time permitting in the night. I'll read it And also, you've inspired me to also write.
You need to.
some
Yeah.
books.
All the
I'll
BBC
do-
nights.
It's long overdue.
I'll write a few
For you,
books.
it's
We'll
long
be in the
overdue.
studio and Ibrahim will be on the phone in London, talk, laughing. And I said, who are you talking to? Samuel Eto'o. Hey, Ibrahim.
Or the compare again somewhere.
Samuel Eto'o was the one you were chatting with like that. He said, Eto'o, we follow. Look, they call me again. Then we talk. Ibrahim developed such a great working relations with all the players in Europe. Yeah. You did well, my brother. You did
Thank
well.
you. You've also done well. From
I'm
where
sure
we
you
came
benefited
from.
those relationships.
Oh yes.
Oh, you
Oh
have.
yes. Oh yes. I'm still carrying on. There are lots of things
Are
I'm
you still in
doing.
touch with Eto'o?
Yes. Oh, of course. Of course. I'm still in touch with all of them. Most of the players we've done well. In fact, some of them I actually even work with. Last week I was in Ethiopia with Adebayo. I'm actually basically managing his affairs.
Okay.
Yes, a lot of the sponsorships he's doing, I'm doing it for them. I'm trying to do a few more for some of the Ghanaian players. I do a lot.
Is
of
the
things.
BBC still doing that? Do they still have a repertoire of journalists who have this very personal relationship with the African players? Do they still do
A
that?
lot of things have changed at the BBC.
But you guys did great advocacy for the African players.
Yes.
You introduced a weekly program where you are telling us what they are
Fast
doing.
Track,
And
yes.
Fast Track is still there.
It's dead.
It's gone.
It's dead. I think it's created a lot of gap.
Fast Track was really good.
It was really big. It was really big. You know, the BBC has changed. In fact, just this week,
Where's
they moved.
Martin
Davis is in Australia.
He loved Ghana. You
Yes,
guys made him a
yes,
Ghanaian.
yes, yes.
Yourself, Jan Pofankra.
Jenny Horrocks has
Jenny
retired.
Horrocks, yes.
She's retired. Farai Mungazi is still in England. P.S. Edwards and the rest, all of them are there. Ben is gone to
Ben
the
is
UN,
UN,
and all of that. It's really, really nice.
Guys, those were the
you know.
glory days of African football. I mean, you could walk with pride.
Yeah.
Wear the jersey in the London Underground.
Yes.
Feel very, very good about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But things will change. I see a lot of gap in media, in storytelling on Africa, particularly on African football. Very few African football news websites, for example, exist. There are no programs, again, on African football at the global level. I think there's an opportunity there. You see CNN doing business on Africa, a focus in Africa, something like that. I think there's a need for something on sport, in Africa. Yes, it doesn't exist.
Now, you think there's a
anymore.
gap like that?
Yes, there is. And it is also because the quality has dwindled. Because back in the day, during major competitions like this, like the AFCON, you could mention stars scattered all over. Rabah Maje from Algeria, Abedi Pele from Ghana,
Hey, but that's for that
George
1992
Okonkwo from Liberia,
Sannie Daara
from Togo,
The 1992
Kalusha
Senegal
Buhari
tournament.
from
All these
Zambia.
names you are mentioning were
Yes.
there. The two Egyptian brothers were there.
Yeah.
One is the coach of the
Senegalese.
Egyptian national team.
Oh, the two Egyptian
Yeah,
brothers.
Hossam is not the coach.
Yeah,
of
Osam Sam and his
Yeah,
brother.
yeah.
They played
Oh,
for Ali.
Jules
Yes.
Bukandi is dead, eh?
He's died, eh?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
You know Suleiman Sani's son is Leroy Sani?
Yes, Leroy Sani.
really?
Yes,
I heard
Suleiman
it
Sani.
recently.
Yes. The
Suleiman
Senegal
Sani, he
side.
played with
Yes.
Jules Bukandi.
Yes.
He was in 92. He played in
Jules
92.
Bukandi.
Yes. It's pathetic.
There was
But
one topic I wanted to add, but it's midnight now. Maybe we can do it. Did they are you to the World Cup?
they are you to the World Cup. For me, he should find a team now. And if he's banging in the goals, I don't think there should be any reason preventing him from playing for the national team.
From being added to the team of
Yes,
30.
if
Did
he,
they are you?
yes, he's now clubless.
Yes.
That's a sticking point. But if he
was
gets a
Roger
club,
Milla not clubless when he played in 1990?
yes,
he
that
was.
was by presidential decree.
Yes.
But Roger Milla turned out to be the savior.
Yeah.
of
The
the
savior of the
No,
yes.
Paul, even Angola, Fabrice Aqua.
Yes.
When they qualified,
Yes.
he was clubless.
Yes.
Me, I support it.
Paulo Rossi
Yes.
was in jail.
I support it. I
Yes,
think
it's
he
true.
would,
Yes,
I think he would
it
have
is
a positive influence on the team.
So then they should come.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I like that.
Yes. I
So
think
we
I
can
think
constitute
so.
a small lobby.
Even
On the government platform.
Yeah.
even if Paul, you like trouble.
No, we just consider a small lobby.
For the
A
assembly.
small lobby on the government platform to lobby for the DIU to
Okay.
come to the World Cup.
Yes, that
We
was
support
awesome.
it. We
I
support
don't
it.
need for nothing
Tanya,
at all.
sorry, I'll put him on the platform. He's
That
going
was-
to be our lawyer.
Yeah.
My lord, I agree, sir.
30.
But the truth, for nothing at all.
Yeah.
the commitment of
he's shown to me.
As for that,
honestly.
Oh yes, because
if you look at the commitment these people have made towards the country, and then somebody will come from somewhere, he takes you for granted, and
we can still get the day and get Odoi.
For that reason, we should even take the day.
You are not bad crowd.
At all, it will be super.
All on the field.
Yes.
Odoi.
Take the day and you will leave out to get here.
I'll give you a show. We can leave it here. If you